So Luke, a brilliant 1-0 victory today at Holker. Just your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. I thought it was a brilliant performance, a complete performance. And again, try to not get too high with the highs and too low with the lows. And we've had a difficult start to the season from our reckoning because we'd like to be there or thereabouts. Teams who get relegated, it's always expected that you're going to be up there. And we've had a tough start. We'd like to have started better and been right in the mix, but we haven't been. But there's a new squad building here, and obviously, different things in regards to money and stuff like that take a big hit when you get relegated. But yeah, it's about building a new team, building a new momentum, and I think we've been really unlucky with the results that we've had in response to the performance that we've had. I think individual mistakes have been terrible for us in these first 14, 15 games, and they've cost us at certain times. But again, I just think that performances have been good at times and we've not got what we deserved. I think anybody who came to the game at Holker at home would say it's a coin flip and they nicked it 1-0. Again, mistake from us. And we've come here today and we've been professional. We've performed, we've played in the right way, we've stretched the play where we needed to do it, and we took our chance when it came. And yes, we've had other chances to do it, but we did enough to get through today and we defended hard. And the character from the players in the work rate was superb, as it has been. And so we deservedly got, the result today against a good side. They're well organised, like I said before the game. It was always going to be one goal line away because they defend so well and they are so strong. I mean, the save the keeper's made in the first half is superb. Finn can't do any more there. And, they're well built, the centre half's excellent, he's forgotten more than most will know at this level. And again, he's nice and strong, he's composed on the ball, and then it causes some problems when they put him further forward as well. You've got, Hodgson's great on the ball, and again, he created, and his shots from distance have really got to be looked after. And people forget, I know these levels of football, I know what these teams are about, and I know what they're going to bring to the table. And it's just about us being able to go and do it and go and apply what's being asked in order to get a win. And we've done that today, and never want to take a 1-0 every day of the week. But again, we ground it out, we worked hard, and the positive mentality in the dressing room at half time at 0-0 was we're going to go on and win this game. And considering we've lost games this season or drawn these games from 5 times we've been in winning positions, to go and do that today was what we needed, and it was important for the group. And like I said, we push on from here, but excellent performance, and the lads really deserve it.
You mentioned momentum at the start. How important was it to make it back-to-back wins today, especially 2 weeks after the last game?
Yeah, I think it doesn't massively come into it the fact that we need back-to-back wins, because again, give me 5 games and 2 wins and 3 defeats rather than 5 draws, and I'd take it every day of the week for the extra point. But it's really important to build a positive attitude within the dressing room and around the place and around the club in general. No one likes negativity being brought in. Nobody likes, oh, you're not good enough and you can't do your job and he's rubbish and he's that. We need people who are going to come and get behind the club and go and push us forward, and it's the same in the dressing room. We need players who are going to say, you're excellent, come and do it for us on a regular basis and we'll support you and we'll all get behind you. And I think that's where the momentum comes from, is that performances have been good, and we've said keep plugging away and the results will turn. We've lost, like I said, apart from the game at Forward, we've lost every game by 1 goal. It turned for us in the right direction against Stevenage, and a 1-0 win again today, and everyone will point at 1-0, a clean sheet and everything like that. We've been excellent at the back this season, and individual mistakes have cost us, but if you've watched us, home and away, you will know that the performances have been good enough and that these results are there for this team. And we've won 2 games in the season, back to back. We need to go and do 3, 4, 5, 6 if we're going to be realistic about getting where we are. But there's going to be bumps in the road. But this is a good side, and we're working as hard as we can.
Obviously mentioned the fans before the game, brilliant support and a win for them to be proud of.
Yeah, it's superb. I'm just mingling with them in the bar now, and just, they're staying overnight and making a night of it over in Barrow because we haven't got the Isle of Man trip this season, and it's just superb, and we've mentioned about, having a Christmas party next week for the supporters, and they're like, yeah, don't worry, please let us know, we ain't going to miss it for the world. And the cheers and the shouts during the game of, confidence boosters and support, come on lads, we can do this and all the rest of it. And it's just so heartwarming to hear that from a group of, people, women, kids, fellas who are making the effort to come and support us, and you know, for them, that's their reward today. You know, come on, watch your team win and go and enjoy your night out in good spirits. Everyone's left here from a Squarecake perspective today with a smile on their face. Can't wait for Tuesday, see you there. Can't wait for next Saturday, that's going to be brilliant. That's the feeling that you want. It goes for us too. You know, myself and Dale, we work so hard. You know, training at this time of year, it's so difficult to get on pitches and things like that, but we're doing it and we're working. The effort levels of my players. 3 lads travelling from Manchester today over 2 hours. One of them sat on the bench and then gone on and really killed the game for us and worked so hard. But every single member of this team, and I mean team including players, staff, fans, club, we're all in this together. And once we collectively come together, you know, that's what these fans build for us, and that's what we need going forward.
Moving on to Tuesday, Nelson in the Lancashire Trophy. Just thoughts ahead of that one?
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Listen, it's cup football. We need to try our best to go and win the game. And if we win the game, you know, there won't be many teams left. So again, push ourselves further into it, keep an interest going into the new year. And again, Nelson are a great team. We're looking forward to it. But at the same time, it'd be a little bit of a spar between us to see what we've got on offer for when we play the league game. And again, we're looking forward to it. We're full of confidence going into the game. We know that we've got a squad good enough to go and deliver against teams like that. So my advice is get down, go and support the lads, and let's see whether we can get through to the next round of the cup competition.